Have you ever stopped to think about how much control your phone has over your life? In today's world, we rely on our phones for just about everything, from staying connected to loved ones, to managing our work tasks, to even making decisions about what we eat or where we go. Our phones have become more than just tools. They've become extensions of ourselves. But what if I told you that, in many ways, your phone controls you more than you control it?
Take a look at your phone for a moment. Every time you get a notification, whether it's from social media, a work email, or a reminder, you're pulled in, you're distracted, you're reactive. But does this constant pinging mean you're in control? Or is your phone the one calling the shots? It's important to consider how these notifications and distractions are shaping your daily routine. How many times have you checked your phone today? And how many of those times were you actually looking for something specific versus just scrolling out of habit? Let's talk about addiction for a moment. Studies show that the average person checks their phone over 80 times a day. That's nearly every 10 minutes. And most of the time, it's for no real reason other than habit or impulse. It's almost as if we've become so conditioned to respond to the sound or vibration of our phones that we do it without even thinking. We've all been there. You're in the middle of a conversation, deeply engaged with someone, and your phone buzzes. You glance at it, maybe just to see who the notification is from, but then suddenly, your focus shifts entirely. What was once an engaging chat or a productive task is now interrupted and you're sucked back into the endless loop of scrolling or checking. This constant distraction isn't just annoying, it has real consequences. We've seen it in the workplace, at home, and even in our relationships. People have become less focused, more anxious, and more stressed, often because their phones are constantly demanding their attention. It's hard to be truly present when we're always checking our phones or worrying about the next notification. And it's not just about the notifications. Let's talk about the apps themselves. Your phone is designed to be addictive. Every social media platform, every game, every piece of content is engineered to keep you coming back for more. The endless scroll, the auto-playing videos. These are all subtle ways your phone keeps you hooked. You're not just using your phone, you're being used by it. Even when we think we're using our phones to relax or unwind, they often end up doing the opposite. You might think, I'll just check my Facebook for a few minutes. But an hour later, you're still scrolling, comparing yourself to others, reading posts, or watching videos. Your phone doesn't just take your time, it takes your attention. It knows more about you than you might realize. From the apps you use, the websites you visit, to even the things you search for on Google, it collects data that allows it to predict your behavior. It learns from your actions, becoming more attuned to your habits, likes and dislikes, and this isn't just passive collection of data. Your phone actively uses this information to influence your choices. Whether it's through personalized ads or the endless stream of content tailored just for you, it's all designed to keep you engaged and coming back for more. Your preferences are being shaped by the algorithms behind the apps, and in turn, you're becoming more dependent on them. But what happens when we lose control? When our phones start to control us rather than the other way around? We start to feel restless, anxious, or even disconnected when we're away from our phones. That familiar sense of anxiety creeps in. What if we miss something important? What if we're out of the loop? The fear of missing out, FOMO, becomes all-consuming. And to ease that anxiety, we check social media for reassurance, for validation, for some kind of emotional reward. And the cycle repeats. We get that brief rush of pleasure when we see someone liked our post or when we get a new follower, but it never lasts long. We scroll again, searching for that next hit. It's like a never-ending chase for satisfaction, but it's elusive. It always seems just out of reach. But there is hope. It's not all doom and gloom. The first step to regaining control is awareness. Recognizing that your phone isn't just a tool, it's a force that's shaping your habits and emotions. Once you understand that, you can start making more conscious decisions about how and when to use it. Setting boundaries is key. It's about taking control over your own actions, not letting your phone dictate your time. One of the simplest ways to regain some balance is to limit your screen time. Many phones now have built-in features that allow you to track your usage and set daily limits for apps. Set these boundaries for yourself. Don't just let your phone dictate how long you'll spend on it. Make intentional decisions about your time. Another important step is to turn off non-essential notifications. You don't need to be interrupted by every email, message, or app alert. By turning off those notifications, you reclaim your attention and can focus on what truly matters to you. Taking time away from your device is another powerful strategy. Whether it's an hour before bed or the first hour after waking up, set aside some phone-free time. Use this time to read, reflect, connect with people in person, or simply relax, without the pressure of constant digital distractions. The more intentional you are about your phone usage, the more control you'll regain over your life. The goal is not to eliminate phones entirely, but to be aware of their impact on your life and to make choices that allow you to stay in control. Remember, your phone should serve you, not the other way around. It should enhance your life, not dominate it. Don't let it control you. Take control back and live a more intentional, focused life. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more content that helps you regain control over your digital life.